Hello and welcome. This is Tactical Thursday, or is it Throwdown Thursday, I guess. And we are playing. It's kind of a weird little matchup here. It's Mumblerines and RedCoats versus FSQ, and FSQ will be playing the insurgent side both rounds. Now, from what I hear, the reason behind this is FSQ making a bold statement saying that it would be impossible for insurgents to lose this map if they play correctly. So they're saying the map is inherently unbalanced. Mumblerines and RedCoats are here to prove them wrong. So we're just going to have to see how that ends up for them. Honestly, I haven't actually been able to play much of 9.4, so that might have made the difference. But before that, there was no way in hell this map was anything but perfectly balanced, as far as anything is balanced in squad. And we are live. Let's have a look and see if people are spawning in. What's going on? Yeah, there we go. Everyone's spawning in. So that's the US side. So that's Mumblerines and RedCoats pushing out right now. There they are in their little trucks and everything. And if we just take a quick look at the map, this is sort of the layout. As you can see, FSQ also pushing out in force, sending a SPG-9 apparently to rush village here. So we're going to have a look at that first and foremost. Let's see if we can see that SPG. Should be getting pretty close. No, it's not rushing. Apparently they are just going to the end here. Well, what's usually gas station, I guess. And they have a little bike here with them. And from what I know, these can wreak some terrible havoc with the introduction of the IEDs. And here comes, it is a transport truck full of RedCoats and I assume some Mumblerines. It is a 36 versus 36. Wow. And here they go. One grenade and it's over. They need to move now. Oh, and they added health bars. I like this. Oh, there we go. And right now, FSQ are trying to hold them off from this compound here, but right now, they pretty much instantly failed. They got too close too fast, and I think they already have a foothold. They're going to have trouble dropping any kind of rally point, though, just because of the enemy being so close. We have Pete and Blood Moose here in this building, and they're pretty much the only ones close right now, denying all enemy rally points. And Dark T coming in right now to change that situation. Blood Moose going down. And Pete already outside. And he's pushing away. Ooh, probably, yeah, he's dead. That killed him. So right now, US side is established on the north side here. And US side also full control of village over there. So I don't think Outskirts is going to hold very long. Just trying to come to terms with all the new stuff here. US side now already capturing village, and no one's really rushing. From what I see, they're not really rushing, but I could be wrong. Here we are. Oh, some IEDs already placed. 4 of them. Strategic locations. And yeah, there's not really any kind of big rush happening here on Refinery. I think everyone's come to terms with the fact that that's not ever gonna work, because insurgents are they're there too fast. You can't really rush that against an organized team. And US side now strong foothold here on the north side. I don't think they've actually dropped any kind of FOB. Ooh, and the mortar's coming in now. Bit too far, though. And that was too short. They need to hit that happy medium. But again, this map, like, Mortars can obviously be effective, but there's a lot of structure here you can go and hide inside. I feel like mortars can soften up a target and allow you to make the sort of re-entry. But in terms of actually killing people when they try to come in, maybe. But it's not super effective. Alright, so right now FSQ actually holding their own. I don't think this is capping. It's impossible for me to tell without counting targets. Actually, I do think it's capping. I think US side is capping this flag right now. Because there's a lot of them in here. If we have a quick look here, it's actually 16-4 in favor of US now in terms of kills. They're starting to rack up a pretty decent kill advantage. And nothing else is really happening. Very, very compact US side here. And the way these mortars are hitting, that's just to their advantage right now. I don't know if they have an FOB or anything up like that. They should get it very, very soon. The Logi is here and it is fully supplied, so I doubt it. There's a lot of stuff happening right here. And from what I know, those mortars cannot penetrate buildings at all. But they are bombing the crap out of this place. Wow, that's terrifying. Alright, United States now capturing outskirts. Gonna move on to courtyard. And they don't really have any... Like, all their vehicles are way outside, doing what they're supposed to do. Keeping that Humvee low in the land. Just the turret sticking up there a little bit more, but still. And just taking out targets way over here. Which is actually an FOB. It's getting fired at, I think. Oh yeah, that one's getting fired at. Over there. That's a striker, right? That is indeed a striker. And it's currently just watching that east side. And it's super long range, so you sort of have to aim at the sky somewhere if you want to hit it with a rocket. And it's just difficult. Especially since it's hard to adjust as well. Say you shoot your first shot and you're just aiming somewhere at the sky. You don't really have a good reference point to adjust your second shot. And now it looks like FSQ are starting to chase out the US side on this flag here. They should be... they could be recapping. But it's very, very close. 1, 2. Nah, they shouldn't be recapping. I think that's secure. And this Logi is now empty, so there is a US FOB somewhere. Ooh, and they're trying to cross this bridge here. Having a hard time. Oh, but they're getting fire support. But they're shooting at friendlies right now. From what I see. Fire support needs to aim at a different building. And this is basically just a staging area right now, but they are very, very close to this hab that's now being bombarded by what I think is friendly artillery right here. And yeah, they're all the way over on alleys, just bombing the entire city. And tickets right now is 465 to 481. And a kill disparity of about 11 kills, 12 kills. Which, I mean, it's not terrible, it's not great. It's just there. And yeah, I don't feel like this is going poorly for the US side, to be honest. I think they are at a slight advantage right now. However, FSQ are very, very close to be recapping here. They need 1 or 2 more guys on flag, I think, and they should be fine. Because I think this guy right here, whose name is, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Oh, now they should be capping because there's no. Never mind. There's more guys down here. So basically, there are 4 dudes on flag from what I can see. FSQ. Actually, now down to 2. So no longer recapping. And they have 3 flags. The U.S. side now on the 5th flag. We're very, very close to it. Never mind. That's actually insurgents I saw there. So they're holding their 5th flag. U.S. side is not really close to assaulting it yet, but they're getting there. And they're really, really spread out well, to be honest. They're all over their defense. But I think their main weakness right now is the lack of, the lack of big spawn points right now. Honestly, couldn't tell you exactly where their FOB is either. My guess is somewhere over here. But I could be wrong. I don't see a hab anywhere. So they might be doing it just with rally points, which is... I mean, it can be done, but you're giving yourself a disadvantage simply because you're going to have less people on field. Yeah, and people are coming out of here, making me think there's a rally in here. And I think I just passed it. Nope, those were some stairs. Well, I think there's a spawn point. I think they're using rally points. I don't think they have any kind of hab up. But they are doing well. They're holding this like nobody's business. And they are setting themselves up to attack here. And I think they've also spotted the hab that's in here. Right there. Yep, they must have done so. RTL. Or is it RFL? That's RFL. Has spotted this. And I think possibly this guy as well could have been able to see it. Which means this is going to be a pressure point right now for FSQ. And once removed, it's going to be tricky for them to sort of get back. And the artillery right now is bombarding their own flag, which doesn't have any enemies on it. There's no US here where that artillery's hitting. Only friendlies. I think these guys got sniped and thought possibly they were... Oh, that's an IED hit right there. Did it actually get anything? Nah. There's nothing here. And still a lot of IEDs dropped, but I doubt any US vehicles are going to go inside this town at all. Now dropping artillery on that building. And US side has cleared out this. Ooh, and insurgents here going out with bikes. They're going to try and see if they can catch any vehicles off guard. And they might. And what's this? Is this the US mortar base? It is indeed the US mortar base. So I could have been wrong here. And these guys are going to get slaughtered. Oh no. No, they're aware. They're aware, and these guys pop out. And what are they doing now? I think they're actually hunting vehicles. Yeah, they most definitely are. They're coming close. Yeah, they're going to hold on this bridge. Alright, but they were unawares that they passed this mortar base. So these guys now need to deal with that problem right there. Because if they start shooting mortars, I'm sure they make a sound that can be heard. Alright, so US side have tried pushing into the place that this is called. It's called Courtyard. And failed horribly here. It's really, really difficult crossing this road. ETL trying, getting shot pretty bad. Oh, neat. Here we go. Ooh, wow, nice mortar hits. If that's enemy mortar, those are spot on. EJM and Delusional Grandeur. They need new pants. This hab's still up, and they're actually pushing away from it with enemies this close. I don't think they're aware. So let's have a look at the scores again. 431 to 434 with a 20 or actually 18 kill disparity in favor of the US side right now, which is to be expected, I guess. But still nothing major and no real difference. This is going to be an extremely close match, if anything, like if everything remains the same. I think US side are sort of consolidating a little bit. They need to get into position and mount some sort of attack here. Ooh, wow, these mortars are getting super close. Moldy here. Oh, nearly getting... Oh, Moldy eating it. So that makes me think, like, why are there so many US guys over here? Let's just fly through, see if we can hear an FOB somewhere. Nope. Nope. Doesn't mean it's not there. Alright, so Ginsteady and Stribel and Deck Gunner now holding this sort of flank here. EJM pushing in. And he's gonna get the drop on Stribel here. Not happy about that. Ginsteady now. Holding. Oh, he's actually bandaging, but not spotted. EJM's gonna get shot in the ass. Oh, what are you looking at, dude? Oh, there you go. Oh, and Ginsteady gets him. Alright, so this is sort of US side having a tricky time, and even this hab here getting defended pretty hard. Deceptius and Delusion trying to hold this sort of flank here. Oh, and Deceptus watching the stairs. He knows someone's coming. Gets him good. Kerma biting the bullet there, getting taken out. Yeah, and right now, let's just get an overview right here. US side, no problem on outskirts at all. They've got this field, or they've got this area under lockdown, and they're trying to push sort of south. They're hitting a wall right there, and they can't really get the flank on courtyard there, as well as sort of crossing over into these buildings right here is proving very, very difficult. And once you get into them, you still have to cross the road, which is difficult in itself. And right now, I think the main focus needs to be this hab right here, but it is heavily defended. And they're taking shots from literally everywhere. And yeah, right now, bit of a stalemate. I wonder. Yeah, and I still like, I've only seen one US FOB. They're not really utilizing their FOBs, I think. They've got the firebase up here for their mortars, and that's about it. I haven't really seen anything else, and I think have they found the FOB up here? No, they haven't. So there's an FOB up here. It's not active or anything. It's not a spawn point. It's just sitting there. I think that's fine. So right here, wow, a lot of casualties for the US side. RFL now facing against Migas here. RFL not checking the stairs, gets taken out. And Migas now has a foothold in this building, denying it to the US side. A lot of US troops coming in up here. And they appear to be flanking south here, but they still have like Zeppi. There's just... FSQ are covering every angle. They can't really push in here. And now... Man, look at this. Look at this diagonal line FSQ have going here. Just splitting the town in half. You cannot get through this. You have to... And even... Like right now, there's US side is super duper focused down here. And the troops up here are really just defending. So the guys up here are basically just a contingent saying you can't flank this way without us knowing it. And US side have just been stopped dead in their tracks. FSQ just cutting the town in half and holding. And mortars being pretty accurate here. And I think killing a good number of guys. Look at this, bodies everywhere right here. Connor needs to get in cover. Holy shit, this is a lot of artillery. Alright, we're gonna zoom right on out of that. So that's a lot of artillery there on this area. And look at this southern flank for Mumblerines here. Just completely destroyed. They're trying to cross, and one man, the scout, looks like he's gonna make it. But he's going to be facing off against Blind Eye. And they do have fire support, and one is pushing in closer, which is the danger. Sort of like you're getting impatient and you're thinking, man, I just want to get in there. And that's when they hit you with that heavy anti-tank hit. The scout. Ooh, there we go. Blind Eye eating it. But still, hiding in the tall grass. FSQ members just waiting there. I'm sure there's a hat kit here somewhere. So right now, FSQ still holding strong. Mortars are coming back. Dr. Hack's going down. And these mortars are denying the open ground, forcing them through the buildings here, and they've tried that again and again. My goodness. RedCoats now still holding here. Nothing much happening. I noticed they have, however, taken out a couple guys up here. I think maybe, yeah, FSQ are trying. They're squeezing in a little bit, but I don't think they're going for a full-on flank. Oh, medic now trying to come up, get these guys up. Tonk is here though. Yep, gives him a couple bullets just to tell him this area is off limits. And Jason now getting shot at. Ooh, and he's actually dropping another. All right, that's fair. Ooh, and there goes the medic, or what I thought was the medic. Massa here. Yeah, so this flank, nothing really happening, to be perfectly honest. Mumblerines now pushing in again. Switching it up, actually. They have this big attack here, leaving this area virtually undefended. And they've actually managed to come in quite close, quite easy. Moldy going down, though, to Niora. Diego as well. Niora going down. So we still have Jusu and Smeagol in the tower here. Ooh, Juicy going down. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, heavy. Is that a 50? Yeah, that's a 50. Really, really nice. Getting that 50 up means they have a fob up here now. Yeah, there it is. So they have now a solid spawn point. However, FSQ managing to push up here on the outside. Where the hell is the vehicle support? Did they pull back? Did they get hit? Something must have happened. Here is the vehicle support. He needs to stop and look east right now. That needs to happen. Because these guys are way out in the open. He can make them crawl forever. So this, I think, these guys want to sort of attack this. And you can sort of see this flank falling as well now. Now that the Mumblerines don't have full force there and holding. Resilience RSA getting taken out here. Massa, Striable, and Gypsuli up against Mumblerines here. Moldy back up. Brahmin and Diego still trying to work it. Moonshine and ETL actually making it across the road here and taking out Tempu. Optiel though coming in on Moonshine. Oh, and Moonshine surviving it and busting out on this. Ooh, wow, and look at this force right here. Is this a rally point? Yeah, it has to be. Jesus Christ, how'd that survive? And these guys still on the flank here, though. Who are they? It's Bennett. Bennett, Kerma, and Nuju. On the flank here, getting pinned, I think, by this striker. And right now, I think they actually made it across here. We have 2 Mumblerines now on flag with 4 more inbound, maybe 7 if they can make it across here. And with that kind of force on this flag, they could actually cap it. Mortars now making their way inside yet again, and ooh, they actually made it close to this. I mean, there's still one guy up, but this is not gonna happen basically with one dude. So I think the fact that they're putting pressure on this is sort of leaving this flag a little open, giving them the opportunity to get in here. But now 3 guys down on the northern flank here. Hexcast, Brahmin, and Moonshine. Diego now trying to make it in. Smeagol getting taken out. Wow! I don't know what took out Diego, but I don't think it was a mortar. I honestly think it was a grenade or something. Alright, so ETL not on flag. And if he was on flag now, they would actually be capping because there's only one FSQ member here. Jusu. Still trying to put pressure on this this hab, and they really need to do that. Pakovic, Moonshine, and Busted G coming in here as well. But honestly, right now, Niora as well is up in that building. They need 5 guys on flag, alive and well. Is Moldy a medic? Or is Brahmin's a medic? So he's going to get these guys back up. And that's good news for US side. There we go. Gets Hexcast up. The other medic. So right now, this could be looking like a cap soon. Oh, Pakovic coming in here. Hang on. Get up here. Ooh, taking out the medic. Takes out 2 on the flag. They're not happy about it. That's the only finished curse word I know, and it's not nice. So here we go. US side should be capping now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 on flag, and no FSQ members here right now. They are pushing in, but it's going to be like a desperate push soon. And mortars are going to rain down on this area, I think, just to soften it up. Everybody needs to get inside right now. And let's see if there's any kind of flank here. No, they did try, though. And they still are. Blood Moose. And whoever this was. The blue names are kind of hard to read here on this this sort of gray or tan background. Wow. Yeah, so US side desperately holding on, or not desperately, they're really holding on to that flag. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So still have 6 guys on flag here. So they should be capping. But these two are super duper precarious. This is hitting a bit far off though, a little bit too far behind. I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe just push the US side into the buildings. Ooh, Migas coming up on Pakovic here. And I don't think Pakovic is even worried about that kind of... Oh yeah, he is. Oh wow. Alright, so Pakovic now. I feel like Migas might get the drop on these guys. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, this is... There we go, Migas going down. Wow. Alright, so right now FSQ pushing in hard from this sort of southwest side towards this flag, because they are definitely... Well... They might be losing it. It might be contested, let's say that. Oh, it's actually neutral. So there you go. Yep. And that kind of tells me that... Oh, and this fob has been found, or what? Nope. It's not. But I know the fob wasn't there. It used to be here, so that one was found. And they just dropped a secondary right away. And let's have a look here. 333 tickets to Insurgents, 285 to US side. Kills and deaths have evened out very, very nicely. It's still, US still 20 tickets up, or actually closer to 30, it looks like here. I think there's been a few team kills going on here. But as far as ticket difference goes, we're about 50 tickets difference. Which honestly doesn't really do it. Oh, there we go. Insurgents now neutralizing Courtyard, making a huge push in here. But by doing that, sacrificing this hab and sort of limiting their options in terms of a counterattack, and it hasn't been fully removed. And I think US side is going to use this now, taking out what they can, because right now the only other spawn point that Insurgents have that's even close is all the way over here, and that's a bit of a ways to run, and it does also sort of force them into this this eastern attack. Wow, and Mumblerines coming in hard. Clearing out. So I think this is their big chance. If they can take this flag, they can actually win this round, thereby proving FSQ wrong. There's a lot of mortars and a lot of stuff stopping them, though. And they're getting softened up pretty bad, just trying to get in here. They're losing a lot of guys just getting to target, basically. And I think that's what keeps the kills here relatively even. The fact that the US side pretty much all the time has sort of a disadvantaged position. They need to run over the open. They need to assault. But That was a pretty good counter rush there by the US side, and still no decent sort of new spawn point for FSQ. However, they did win the engagement, so their medics can get all their boys up and work that out. We do have a flank going on up here though, and it is RedCoats now being given their chance, and they are flanking on this west side because FSQ no longer having this sort of lateral thing. They are extremely localized on courtyard, very focused on not letting anyone in there. Profion getting shot in the face. And now these guys realizing they're getting flanked. We need to start looking that way too. We need to start focusing east. And Mumblerines coming in from the west. I think this could be it, especially with the fact that they are forced to... I mean, they have the rally point, sure, but that's... doesn't really do it. Especially with these mortars coming in. I think they've realized the enemy's coming in from the southeast. Or those were maybe trial mortars from this? Yeah, it's impossible to tell. Alright, Tonk now inside the building, having killed a lot of guys. And he's going up against a collie. Takes him out. Clears the floor. He still has Neora and Jassy. Ooh, Jassy getting taken out by a GL. Neora now on the top floor, all by his lonesome. So that's a successful clear here by the RedCoats. FSQ now pushing in from the east here, from that one FOB they have up. And I think they're also working on getting this thing back up. Nordic though, right here defending, making sure that's not gonna happen. It's really well done. We're now at 244 to 290. 284, so that's, yeah, the ticket disparity is actually closing slightly. It's not over yet. If US side manages to actually get this. Oh wow, and look at these mortars. That's definitely US mortars, making sure that these rally points are useless. That you have to spawn all the way over here. And that's going to give them the window they need to sort of take control of this objective, and they have done so as well. This should definitely be capping for the US side. And as soon as that's capped, I think the ticket disparity goes with it. And like I said in the early game, this is going to be super duper close. And I mean, FSQ Squad 6 is spawning somewhere. Yeah, they're spawning right here, and they're flanking around on the south side, trying to get that hab up. But that's just not going to happen, I think. And that's sort of the advantage with only not removing it, but digging it down slightly. Oh, yep. They haven't removed it. See, they've only dug it down to the stakes and left it there, giving FSQ the maximum build time needed. And FSQ now, once again, pushing in, but they have to sort of go this long way from the east. And it's taking them ages. That's number one. Number two, it's exposing them all the time they're getting there as well. Ooh, Migas and Barascu? Yeah, they're now making their way into this building, and this is actually holding this is super important. Oh, Migas going down. ETL getting taken out. This is a hard fight here. It's Bansku. And Bansku now going to eat it. Oh! That's why you check your corners. And this, I think, should be neutral and soon captured by the US side. And once it is, 62 tickets now. Wow. FSQ still going strong. This flag definitely being captured, and no defenders at all on outskirts. I think they just gave up that. Figured, oh, FSQ not going to attack that. And that might be a part of their strat, but it's going to be taken advantage of. If you don't attack a target and the enemy feel confident enough, they can go all out on you. And that's going to cost you. And here we go. I feel like the US side should be capturing. But it is getting closer and closer, and they are pushing sort of... They are halfway to Mosque as well already. Mosque not being the next flag though, that's suburbs, but they are sort of across the difficult part. They have they are controlling a zone in here, and it looks like, and I mean suburbs is going to be a lot harder for them to assault, simply because FSQ do have a spawn point there that's fairly close. It's not so good for Courtyard, it's really good for suburbs. You only have to cross a little bit of territory. It does give the enemy a really, really good option for bombardment, this area. But, yeah, Courtyard's still going strong. Should still be capturing for the US side. Just looking at the numbers. And RFL now holding, yeah, US just captured Courtyard, and it's 212 to 224. This is going to be close. It's going to be really, really close, and right now they just need to defend this, and Courtyard is, I wouldn't say it's easy to defend, but it's really hard to attack if you can, like, if you attack it right, it could be alright, but it really just depends on your options. Like, if you can come from sort of this area here, it's okay. But I mean, it's a really, really tricky flag right there. And FSQ now would have, oh, they've taken down the FOB entirely. Yeah, there's no longer an FOB, so there's no longer a hab, and they can redrop somewhere and give themselves a new spawn point, because right now they're still just relegated to this one over here, the one way in the east here, and they're using that for suburbs, which is fine. But right now, US side is sort of gathering their forces and making ready for an attack here on this flag. Tonk Tonk actually in the shed here, taking out two and running off. Actually going round. Oh no, going up. And he's quite injured as well. Oh, I think he heard that bandage. Oh, this is so close here. Tonk Tonk. Oh, and a bad nade. Oh, and he gets taken up by the nade. I'm quite sure that was the nade, man. Oh, that's brilliant. And here we have Delusional Grandeur actually sitting on top here, taking shots. Shooting rockets at the enemy, gets taken out, and falls all the way down. Poor guy. And yeah, this flag is secure right now, and the ticket disparity once again favoring. And what are, let's see, so it's 1 2 3 to 1 2 3 4. So both teams are now bleeding tickets, from what I can understand, but US side is bleeding one more ticket per minute. But it's 202 to 200, so there's a 2 ticket difference, and the kill disparity is now starting to become, because I mean, this is 1 ticket for every kill, right? So you've got 60 tickets. Yeah, it's about, shouldn't it be? So it's 40 plus 20. Yep. So it is actually 67 tickets in terms of kills alone, and as far as I can tell, no vehicles have been destroyed by anyone, and all the IEDs are just gone. There's one on court, there's one on suburbs, and there's one down here too. Yep. And right now, I don't feel like they're any closer to, I don't feel like they're any closer to... I just need to get the hell away from that, man. You can't think with that thing going off. Right, so... Remember I talked about that beautiful line that FSQ had? Well... It's... not really, like... They're on suburbs, and they've got sort of this line trailing back towards this FOB here, which I'm sure they want to get supplied so they can start counterattacking Courtyard. Which isn't all that heavily defended. I feel like, I guess you could call these guys the defense, because they are offensively hunting down the enemy. Ooh, and Gazelle and everyone's here, yeah. And they're digging. They're trying to get the hab up. And... Ooh, and Nordic has spotted it.
Ei vittu, jätä kaivamat. Kaiva pois.
And this is really, really bad news. Hex is coming in right now. Ooh, gets taken out as well. Nice spotting through the smoke there by... But is he gonna get shot in the back? Hang on. Jesus Christ. So, Delusion now coming in. Up and behind the enemy. Wow, and they're sending a lot of guys in here. Yeah, Delusion... What happened? He went back outside. And there we go. And right now, yeah. Right now, this hab is just not going to happen. And it is gone. So that means there's no new sort of flank on this flag. But I don't think there's going to be any kind of attack on... ooh, now dead even on tickets here. I don't think there's going to be any kind of attack on burbs here either. Suburb seems pretty secure and no really big flank happening there. Oh, have they found the FOB? No, they're close though. Ooh, wow. Oh, this could be huge. This thing needs to hide right now. Oh, and the fact that that missed is huge. You out of rockets, man? You should be. Yeah, he's out of rockets. This thing needs to get the hell out of there. You need to stop backing up, man. You need to just turn and run. There you go. And that's, like, if that had gone down, that's 30 tickets when they are dead even. And falling at the same rate, that would be catastrophic. As well as, sort of the same thing goes for this FOB. They do place IEDs near or on FOBs though, which is actually quite clever. I guess if they start trying to dig this FOB, or if they know they need to counterattack it, they could just blow the IED. Yeah, there it is. To blow the IED, and the FOB will be sort of semi-safe. I wonder if you can defuse an IED. I have no idea. You could probably undig it. God knows. Alright. Wow. Look at this. Unexpected as hell. And they're actually now getting close to this. If they spot this thing, that's going to be huge, because that's the only spawn point. They'd be spawning main or rally points, right? Come on, man. You just need to look behind you. Busta. I guess it's like the first guy to get shot by someone spawning there is gonna look that way and figure it out. But this flank is actually quite amazing. It's sort of the best thing that's happened. And is it? Yeah, it's RedCoats Mumblerines-ish. Ooh, Luvis now coming out of the FOB. Busta's gonna possibly see him and wonder where that guy come from. Someone needs to spot that thing. And FSQ now, 5-ticket lead. They're building something. But as soon as this FOB is found, and it should be found very, very soon, it's right here. It's nearly impossible to hear with all this noise, though. You can't really hear the FOB with this thing hammering down at you constantly. But I guess it has to reload at some point. Yeah, Nordic must have heard that then. There was a short little lull in the sound. And I think we're going to pay attention to this. Yeah, because that looks stable over there. Oh yeah, there we go. They're coming in. Hacks now in the room. Oh, the FOB's been removed already? Yeah. And right now, US side, 4-ticket lead. So this honestly could go any which way. And with 4 dead there already, and they can just give up right away. But this flank failed. It's been taken out completely. And they're spawning back in over here. Oh, Ginsteri all alone over here. Let's have a look. And takes out Deceptus. And looks like he's taken out Dark T and Connor as well. Can't say that for sure, but he's a sneaky little guy right there. Oh, and Dr. Hacks gonna eat it. There he goes. Another kill for Ginsteri. Really, really nice positioning there. All alone, but still fairly secure. And just getting those tickets where he can. And this flank, once again happening, but they need to cross this road, and that's deadly right here. Especially with enemies on both sides of the road. Stribel now making his way in. Oh, getting chased. Runs away. And there he goes. And yeah, they've made it across the road. I think they've... Nope, Nuju's still there. Profion's still there. Moonshine. Going to face off with Profion very, very soon. There we go. Trading, though. I don't know if that was a mortar, maybe? It looked like... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's really, really tricky to say. I don't really know if mortars go through buildings or if they penetrate materials at all. Would be horrifying if they did. No place to hide. Wow, what's FSQ doing up here? I think they're doing some kind of flanky dank on courtyard. They're actually dropping an FOB, which is really, really clever. Getting their, giving themselves another angle on courtyard. Ooh, wow. Oh, I think someone messed up. Yep. Someone messed up, but they're good. They've got the medic there. And right now, well, we do have some US troops on courtyard. Actually, 2. Hexcast and Pakovic. But they need way more than that. But they might discover the Hab. And right now, 111 to 137, favoring Insurgents side now by 20, 25-ish tickets. Ooh. Thank God, that's way too far north. They need to readjust, but assaulting this compound here across this road proved deadly here for Nordic. Running straight into entrenched enemy troops. So they're making it tricky for them. Right now, ooh, yeah, right now, these guys are coming down here. They're going to drop the HAB this far south. They could. It's going to provide them with an excellent angle. However, I think US side is playing it really, really safe. Keeping a lot of defenders on this flag. Which will work for them. And RedCoats once again on defense. Man, mortars all goddamn round, and they've got no one looking this way. I don't think. And why should they? They haven't seen enemies there for hours and hours. For minutes and minutes. And I think this is... Yeah, they're spawning there. Okay, so Mumblerines spawning all the way back on the north side. I think they want to do a different kind of flank. But the fact that they're doing that means they might spot the enemy FOB and HAB. And, ooh, FSQ now already on flag. Crossing that street completely undetected. And Mad Love here might be in a position to spot, but everyone's looking east. And the Mumblerines are going to pass straight between the FOB and the HAB, none the wiser. Really decent placement here, all things considered, but obviously it's a bit of a fluke. Alright, no, see here. Moonshine. Moonshine's gonna find it, and that's beautiful. Moonshine, you know, you heard that. And this is gonna just bring this attack to its knees instantly. It has already started and is going really, really strong. This could be a retake, and if it is, that's just the end of the US side. But the fact that this FOB is gonna get taken out, Moldy as well coming in, and Brahmin. The fact that this FOB is going to get taken out, that's 20 tickets. Should be, from what I know. And a huge flank going on the south side here, getting completely devastated. So let's have a look. Massa now. Yeah, they just get taken out as soon as they come in, and they need a lot of guys on flag to make a dent in this. And their FOB and HAB is down, and we're at 91 to 92. That evened it out. That FOB right there evened it out. So this is still anyone's game, and right now, I think it's about time to hunker down and think about how to save this game. Now, obviously... Oh, RedCoats pushing out. They're ignoring an offense. Still... Or they're ignoring defense. Still 2 guys on flag, though. Oh, wow. 3. So, FSQ shouldn't be capping, but they need to kill... Let's see. They need to take out 2 dudes. And then this flag is theirs. For the taking, at least. But RedCoats just pushing in, running in. Rossi on point here. Trying to make their way in. And they're already on flag. But look at this huge, huge amount of FSQ members on this building here. Oh, and Bennett getting taken out by Rossi here. And Rossi now on the roof. Ooh, taking shots. Oh, and Rossi is in trouble. That grenade coming out. Going too far, though. I was close. Man, so much action. Profion now. Oh, grenade on roof. Takes out Rossi. Blitzer coming up behind, though. takes out Profion.
Ei, siinä teillä-kerrossa on vihollinen, joo, kyllä.
And Bansku now holding the stairs. Akali as well. Oh, but Bansku gets taken out by a sniper. Sakali ignores the stairs for a little bit. This guy's holding. Ooh, now goes back to him and takes out. Wow, so they still have sort of the roof here, but look at this. I think, honestly, I think US side should be capping. And that's absolutely amazing. If they can do that, they win right away. And US side very, very close to cap. Oh, they definitely capping. They've got the numbers right here. It's 3 guys versus at least 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And this flag is still secure. Only 2 guys alive. Gazelle and Joker. But Madlov and Dip. I'm going to call you Dip. Madlov and Dip now on. And as well as Mumblerines on the south side here. Able to push in whenever. And if they manage to get this, let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's still not neutral. But if they manage to get this, that's going to be a huge advantage for them. And it's going to cause FSQ to start bleeding. And as soon as FSQ start bleeding, they are on the back foot. They are the ones that need to assault. And with the US side already up on kills, that's going to give them even more of a disadvantage. 303 to 223 and kills 74 to 68. So FSQ now 6-7 tickets below. Oh wow, and here comes the rain of death. And US side should be neutralizing any moment. FSQ are throwing everything they have at this, but they're dying as they do so. 66 to 72. I like the way the mortars are like, fuck this place, right? This place right here. That's what's going to hell. And US side should still be capping. And they're still not neutral. But, oh, look at this. Right now, 5 guys on flag here. US 6 guys on flag. They need to send someone back. They desperately need to send someone back because this should be neutralizing as well. And now suburbs are neutral, but they need to get guys in here. And right now, Battleborn, Hellfire, and Sergnum is coming in. And oh, Madlove going down to Joker. Dip, I think, wants to hunt him down. Yeah, the Joker pulling way back, holding the stairs. Really smart. And Dip's just gonna hold. And I think this is gonna neutral before that caps. But unless, obviously, Battleborn and the boys can do something about it, but they need to be super duper quick. This is what everything hinges on. And now a 13 ticket lead here for the US side, which is a lot considering we only have as few tickets as we do here. Oh, wow. And the fact that Sergeant Harry here, the legend, is holding this hab. Oh, get back in there. The fact that he's holding this hab is crucial right now. And US Army defended Courtyard, so that means this is basically, they have suburbs. And FSQ are going to lose the tickets for the cap, as well as start bleeding tickets, or more tickets than the US side. Everything's changing in this capture. Man, this has been a close game. And and it's still ongoing. They just captured suburbs. Let's see, 16 to 76. This is only going to go one way. You are now unable to regain tickets in squad. Before, it used to be you could regain tickets. Ooh, and they changed the map. They made it so you could cross here. That's really, really nice. And that means these guys are super duper exposed now, as well as the FOB. If they keep pounding, they're going to figure out where those things are coming from eventually. And right now, it is looking really, really good for the US side. This was a tough fight. Oh, and they're already on Mosque. Yeah, so they're taking advantage of the momentum they got just there, simply by taking out all these spawn points. There's no way for FSQ to defend anything right now because they can spawn main and that's it. They've got a few rally points, but that's not going to cut it. And right now, they should be capturing Mosque as well. They can easily be stopped, but oh, here comes the pain train. RedCoats pushing in as well, helping this sort of hold on Mosque. And it's 70 to 4 right now. FSQ not long for this world. Wow, what a fight though. What a fight. My god, and it was super duper close, all hinging on that suburbs. 2 tickets. This is going to be the end very, very soon. My goodness gracious me. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Alright, so let's just look at this. 235 to 439. Alright, let's scroll all the way down here and all the way down here. And everyone can see everything. Alright, so that was beautiful. GG, US side, proving FSQ wrong there, saying, yeah, you can win this as US side. That's completely possible. Really nice. Alright, that's it for round 1, everyone. Stick around for round 2.